We join the England innings in the second over. It's Chris Harris bowling to Ian Botham.
Down fine, and there's no fine leg. So Watson will have to chase it all the way, but won't get it. The first boundary of the innings, and it's been struck by Ian Botham. Just a wee bit short there. A chase for Larson, but I think he can give it away. That's well hit, and the boundary is very close because the outfield is so fast. And at the end of the over, the fourth over, England have started well. They're 20 without loss. Oh, he's missed him by Smith. So Stewart really had a heave at that, and Ian Smith couldn't get it.
And that ball turned quite sharply, very sharply indeed, as Stewart came down the wicket for a big on or off drive. Look at that. Well, Ian Smith normally takes those.
And the beefy Botham just 8 from 24 deliveries.
Bowls. Well, he's done it again, Deepak Patel. Botham has bowled, and the first wicket is down at 25 in the seventh over.
Well, I was just commenting that even though Botham's there to score more quickly than his partner, it's assumed. Here it is, just outside off stump, and it turned back through, hit leg stump, but how Botham missed that one, I'm not quite sure. That's the first England wicket down in the seventh over, 25 for 1.
And Graham Hick comes out in just the seventh over. Pulled away by Hick, good shot, should go all the way. Starting to labour a bit, but makes it. Away he goes again. That's a most decisive shot from Hick. And that one flies to the fence.
Plenty of signs around. There we are, the English board 50 up. And Willie Watson. Ball slashes that through. Good shot. But races away to the point boundary for 4.
Well, you don't often see a batsman square cutting off the front foot, which was what Stewart did then, and that, of course, is an indication of how very slow this pitch is.
Oh, cracking shot, marvellous. Alex Stewart cracking it away through the covers for 4. Over-pitched by Cairns, a little bit of room outside the off stump, and bang. Swung away. Big shot here. Is that 6?
Yes, it was 6.
I think it is.
Just over the rope.
Graham Hick swinging it away, a little short, but he picked it up beautifully. And umpire Ian Robinson waiting for the call. That man's got no doubt in his mind. Yes, 6 runs.
Yes, it was just over the top, and the replay will show you that. It was a lovely shot, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was. He picked it up beautifully, and that went very high, and we just watched the flight of the ball. Oh, just missed the line there.
The flight of the bumblebee.
Yeah.
It's a big shot, and it's going to go all the way through extra cover. Patel just over tossing a slight bit, and Graham Hick thumping through extra cover to go to 36 from 38 balls, and it's 88 for 1 after 19.
Larson started in the first over after drinks, and that's pulled away by Alex Stewart down behind square, and that's running away for 4. Willie Watson has no chance of stopping that. Out. Stewart looking to force the pace. Goes down on one knee, but swept in the air and caught at mid-wicket.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the shot here. It's the catch that matters. Sweep, hit it quite hard, and it's a lovely catch. Catches win matches. Everybody knows that, particularly one-day cricket. They're so vital.
So Chris Harris, with one of the safest pairs of hands in the New Zealand team, dismisses Alex Stewart. Deepak Patel has his second wicket in the 21st over. England 95 for 2. So one of the hardest hitting batsmen in the game today comes in at number 4 for England.
Plenty of English support here, and out in the middle, Andrew Jones continuing. Driving Hick. He's moving on to 50, and there it is. Graham Hick, 50 runs with that single. That's his third one-day 50, and a very handy one for England. Graham Hick, some fine shots, good pull shots, and he's got through to the mark of 50. More delicate stuff by Smith, and that really is becoming a bit vulnerable down there for New Zealand.
Yes, if you bowl a bit wide of the off stump, indeed, as Jones did then, and you've got someone who can improvise as Smith can, that happens. It was a good shot.
All short. Oh, he's gone! Caught behind! And he went to cut it. He nicked it, a thick edge, and Mark Greatbatch substituting takes the catch. So Graham Hick is gone. New Zealand have picked up the third English wicket.
Well, I thought that was a bad shot. It was wide, his head went back, he didn't look at the ball, and he paid the penalty. Too typical, I'm afraid. Got to look at it again. I think he was a little bit close to him. Bounced a fraction more than he expected, but Hick is in this very good form. That should have been 4 runs. I can't understand why Hick gets himself out like this, but he does. 135 for 3.
So Alan Lamb, the new man, making his way up to the middle at the Basin Reserve. Hasn't batted since before the World Cup, since he was in fact in New Zealand for the series here.
Smith going high over backward point. Larson won't quite get to it. And Harris's first ball of the 35th over has produced an aggressive shot and a successful one from Robin Smith. And he's dropped. Lamb had a wee flirt, and Greatbatch, the part-time keeper, wasn't able to hang on to it. Something's got to be better anyway. Oh, that beats Watson. And it's going to go all the way. It's Gavin Larson, isn't it? Down there. And that was a strike for England, which takes it to 155 for 3, 38 gone.
Lamb goes over the top. Could be caught. It is. Patel takes the catch, Jones has the wicket, and Smith is out.
Well, Smith has been looking to get inside the ball and hit it over in his favourite spot, over extra cover, but there is a long off back and a long on back. So England now 162 for 4 in the 41st.
Chris Lewis, the new batsman for England, replacing Robin Smith. Just dismissed in this over from Andrew Jones for 38. And really, Glenn, New Zealand coming right back into this now, 162 for 4.
Yes, they are. And Lamb still hasn't found his touch yet. Lewis just used as a batter the other night and not bowling.
Oh, good ball, yes! Lewis is out. First ball, what a big break for New Zealand.
Well, not accustomed to the pitch. He played too freely for a first ball up. He should have looked to have a look at it and defended it. Instead, he just pushed through very casually and lazily, and Willie Watson just hung on to it. England lose 2 wickets and go to 162 for 5 in the 41st.
Dermot Reeve, the new batsman. Well, they're coming and going. Lamb goes over the top. He could be caught here. Cairns lines it up. And Lamb goes.
And he charges here, going towards the ball and spoons it down towards long off. The wind just carried it on down there to young Cairns, who took it very comfortably indeed. England now in more trouble at 169 for 6.
Derek Pringle out to replace Alan Lamb, just dismissed for 12.
Oh, goes for a big slog. Might get two. He'll have to hurry back. Latham's out there. He's on the field for Smith. And they're back comfortably enough in the end.
Well, I think that action by Pringle showed that in the last remaining 11 balls, they're going to have a bit of a heave-ho.
Oh, big hit. Could be out. He is it. Rod Latham takes the catch at mid-wicket. Derek Pringle has holed out. Andrew Jones has another wicket. And England are in further trouble in the 49th over.
Tremendous stuff. New Zealand could walk on water at the moment. It's brilliant cricket. Gosh, they've had it. They've done well today. It's been marvellous to see. England, who they might have had a slight inferiority complex against after the Test series and the one-days. But look how well they've done. And here's another example. Pringle gave that a bit of bat too. But the old Rod Latham, he's as solid as the Bank of New Zealand. And there we are.
So Pringle on his way.
189 for 7.
So Philip de Freitas, he's joined Dermot Reeve out in the middle. To the last over, the 50th of the England innings. And de Freitas hits in the air. Cairns is down there. He's taken it. So de Freitas is gone. Out for a duck. Holding out down at long off. And New Zealand can do no wrong at the moment.
Yes, it's marvellous, isn't it? They're going to have a wonderful lunch, New Zealand. Everything's coming off. England are getting underneath it. There was a bit of a slice in that. And so we got 5 more balls to go. But there we are. The weight was all wrong. It's sliced off. And Chris Cairns is even safer than the Bank of New Zealand. There he is, taking it in the classical manner in front of his chest. And so, 195 for 8.
Well, the new man, Illingworth, joins Dermot Reeve, and the crowd are on their feet at the Basin Reserve, chanting for the New Zealand side. It's high excitement here. The last ball of the England innings coming up. Chris Harris to bowl it. He's bowling it to Illingworth. He's bowling into the breeze at the Basin Reserve.
I think actually he's bowling to Reeve, but...
Sorry, Dermot Reeve.
I don't think.
And Reeve hoiks him round. He gets it straight to Crowe, and they'll only get one. He rolls it back to Harris. So the innings has ended. The round 200 is achieved, and the players make their way off, and the crowd give them a big hand.
A disappointing total for England after a second wicket partnership of 70. The whole innings fell apart, and the New Zealand ploy of opening with Patel paid off once more. His first 5 overs cost only 7 runs and included the important wicket of Ian Botham. Gavin Larson 10 overs for 24, and Chris Harris taking 2 more wickets to 15 in the competition. We join the New Zealand innings in the second over. They're 5 for no wickets.
De Freitas to bowl to John Wright. Oh, he's bowled. He's walked inside it, John Wright. Goodness me, he's been clean bowled.
And that was exactly the way John Wright was out against Australia in the first match, wasn't it?
Yes, the very first game of the tournament. He walked inside, it hit the leg stump, and here today at the Basin Reserve, walking inside and bingo, leg stump. Well, Andrew Jones, the number 3 batsman, making his way out. Oh, he's hit this one. He's got hold of it. It's 6 runs. Well, he picked it up. Umpire Steve Randall says that's 6. And Mark Greatbatch, well, hit it beautifully.
Greatbatch goes for it, and that's 4 runs. That's his first 4. And a typical Greatbatch shot. Another loud appeal for LBW. And once again, umpire Robinson from Zimbabwe says no.
Well, there's probably a bit of bat on there. It's a question of whether it hit the pad first. Even so, still outside the line. But the crowd very excited. Good one here today. Great atmosphere. The crowd very expectant, of course, of another New Zealand victory. 2 top teams in the competition out here today, England, New Zealand.
Nicely played by Jones. That's a beautifully timed shot. That's going to run away for 4.
Greatbatch goes high over extra cover. It's going to land. Is it going to pitch? It might just be small. Oh, he goes high again. He's hit this well. This is over long on. This is nearly 6. Bounces once. And that's up into the gale too. And so Mark Greatbatch is on his way again. 63 for 1. 12 overs gone. Well, Greatbatch hits that beautifully, but he might be caught. DeFreitas is there. And Botham has the wicket. So it happened once too often for Mark Greatbatch. He hit the ball cleanly, but England had the field position. And Greatbatch is gone. Caught DeFreitas, bowled Botham for 35. New Zealand in a bit of trouble at 64 now for 2.
Well, the trap was set by England. They had that fine leg that I pointed out a moment ago, wider for the pickup. And Greatbatch should have known that that's where it would have gone. However, he's done the job again for New Zealand. He's picked up 35 from 37 deliveries, and New Zealand lose their second wicket at 64.
Martin Crowe out in the field now to partner Andrew Jones again with Wright and Greatbatch, the 2 left-handed opening batsmen for New Zealand out.
And that's a cracking drive by Andrew Jones. No need to run for that. And the crowd love it up there on the bank.
Appeal for a caught behind. Smith looked a little bit late on that appeal. Not Smith, Stewart, sorry.
Well, Steve Randall, the umpire's not interested. Martin Crowe certainly isn't interested either. Certainly Stewart and Hick are.
Lovely shot from Crowe. That's a delightful stroke. And that brings up the New Zealand 100. A classic shot from Crowe. 101 for 2 in the 23rd over. Jones lofting, and away it goes. Lamb trying to stretch out after it, and it's 4.
Well, Lamb, he almost attempted a little dive, but was probably very wise to pull out. But Andrew Jones going over mid-off. Uppish. Didn't quite get it right. And Lamb had a long chase. But the end result for Jones is a good one. That makes him 49. That's 8 fours now in his innings.
And there's the 50 for Andrew Jones. Lamb has another chase, and they should run 3, and that's another very good 50 for Andrew Jones. His 24th in one-day internationals, and his 3rd in this World Cup.
Well, he is a model of consistency. There's no doubt about that. Probably has to be the most consistent batsman in world cricket today, particularly at one-day international level. Average just round about 44, 45 every time he comes to the crease, and that's a very high average and strike rate indeed.
They're a bit short, and Crowe likes that shot, and he hit it to perfection.
Yes, although it was a bit of a gimme, Crowe still had to put it away and put it in the gap, and he certainly did so.
So it really has been a memorable day here at the Basin. Big crowd, huge crowd, and they've loved every minute of it. Jones hits it firmly in the air, just out of the reach of square leg. Reeve tried to get it, Smith tried to get it, and it was just over him.
So Jones showing that he's back into real nick on this occasion. He started to show signs of it in the previous match.
And that's his highest score in the World Cup of 1992. Andrew Jones gets his 11th boundary, and he moves to 70 and takes the New Zealand score to 152 for 2. We're in the 32nd over.
Martin Crowe, Andrew Jones, of course Mark Greatbacks are all in wonderful touch. And there we are, there's the 100 partnership up between these two. Wonderful effort. And the crowd here at the Basin are a little bit slow to realise that it's up, but they're now acknowledging it. A little short of a length, this could be tight. And, oh, he's out.
Yes, that was out.
Andrew Jones didn't put his bat down. Ian Robinson signals you're out. And a good throw there, hits the stumps, and perhaps Andrew Jones a little naughty in not sliding his bat, but I'm sure we can forgive him. 78 runs. And New Zealand are 172 for 3. So Ken Rutherford, the man coming out to replace Jones. Oh, here's the 50 from Martin Crowe, just dropping it down in front of him, racing through, and Martin Crowe getting a big hand from the Basin Reserve crowd. Another great contribution in this World Cup. And Martin Crowe smacks that one down the ground. Interesting looking shot, but he placed it. He banged it down just wide of the bowler on the onside.
Now to Freitas, 41st over. Crowe pulls him away, lovely shot, and 4 runs.
Yes, well, looks like Martin Crowe wants to get the match over in the 41st over. I suppose the early shower is always the warmest.
Rather pensive looking Alex Stewart. Asked to bat this morning. For a win. Crowe goes for it, and this could be it. Sailing out to the fence, and New Zealand have beaten England here at the Basin Reserve by 7 wickets and remain unbeaten at the Benson and Hedges World Cup.
So a comfortable victory for New Zealand, an excellent third wicket partnership of 108, and that innings by Martin Crowe takes him past 350 runs in the competition. For England, a poor bowling performance all round, but they'll be hoping there are no further injury problems before the semi-final. New Zealand keep their 100% record and are now